All right, chat. Welcome again to the tennis zone with Adam and another live coverage of the Australian Open. And this is the last quarterfinal between the horde number two, Yannick Sinner, 24 years old from Italy, taking on the only American standing on the men's side, Ben Shelton, 23 years old, rising superstar, horde number five, Ben Shelton. Sinner, of course, for a Grand Slam, including two Australian Open, trying to make a rebeat, will take on Shilton. Head to head is 8-1. Yannick dominating. Interestingly enough, the only win came from Shilton was on hard court, so we'll see how that will work. Now, time played on court is pretty similar. Shouldn't be an issue. Winning streak. Didn't play much both of them this season. 4-0. For Yannick, 5-1, 5 win, 1 loss for Shilton. Their route into this tournament. So, like I mentioned, the only win came from Shilton was a while ago in 2023. We know it's a different story, different scenario. It was a very close match. 2 years down the road, it's a different center. It's a beast center. So it's gonna be magical. A huge upset for Shilton to win, let alone win a set. So we'll see. They're out. Sinner really wasn't challenged enough. He was, but not really by big opponents. Went through Gaston, then James Dapford, then Spizzeri, where that incident with the roof closing, that was the most competitive, challenging match, and then Dardari. So most of them in straight set. First match was winning it in straight set anyway, but Gaston retired, so it's a pretty good run for center physical wise. So he should be ready for this match and moving forwards. For the most part, pretty efficient. Chilton took Humbert in the first round, Sweeney in the second, Vacherot in the third, all straight set. The only time he lost the set against Casper Ruud, the opening one, and then it's been a very impressive run as well. Now, prediction, of course, the prediction is pretty much center in straight sit, and I would say yes, there is a chance where Chilton, if he played extremely well, serving out of the blue, not missing on deuce return, throwing some variety, challenging center, making this very physical, may be able to steal a set. If center plays his A game, no physical issues, which is unlikely. The condition isn't that bad. Then center is taking this in three sets, straight set, or four center. That is the most likely scenario. But like we said with the previous match, it's tennis, so there is that 1% chance, but it's very unlikely. Anyway, that should start within a few minutes. Thank you all for joining, and let's hope for at least a great competitive match here. All right, guys, thanks for hanging around and for joining again. Let's go over a quick stat summary performance wise in the tournament since the match should start in roughly, I would say, 5, 7 minutes. So we mentioned time spent on court. It shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Shilton played maybe about less than 30 minutes more, so not a problem. They both have been very, very efficient, including the last match is 20 minutes plus for Shilton. Matches played, of course, 4 matches each. Games played, Shilton played more game 131 versus 108 center. Sits, same. 13 sits. Points, Shilton, more points. This is irrelevant though. Winners, Shilton made more winners, didn't just benefit from the errors. 196 versus 175. Ratio of winners, though, is similar 46% each. Aces, they are the top performers when it comes to aces. Shilton 63, center 60. Averaging pretty similar, about 15.8 for Shilton per match. And the double fault, you'll think, oh, but maybe Shilton had more double fault. Way more, no. 9-6. Now, what matters and will matter here, the first serve percentage won. 82% Shilton, 76% center. And that will matter a lot. Can Shilton keep that percentage and even? If he want to have any the slices of chance, even make it better. Maybe close to 90%. It's easier said than done. Same with the second serve percentage. Shilton is dominating there, 68% versus 51% center. And that's the trouble with the second serve for center. In terms of average breakpoints won, of course, center is one of the best when it comes to creating and converting breakpoints, 53% versus 35% for center. Broken 6 times center, Shilton only 3 times, which is interesting. Saved 22 center. Crazy. That tells you the mentality, the resilience. Shilton saved only 4. Now, like I mentioned, based on performance, hit to hit, etc. This is center, obviously, in straight sit or forward sits. Shilton may be able to steal a set unless Shilton really plays the best ever tennis of his life, and still he needs center not to play at his best and struggle with not just his game to have the slightest chance. What Shilton needs to do, center, nothing, just do what you do, and that's it. What Shilton needs to do, gotta make that first serve great, not just the speed and the power, but the placement, and keep the percentage 80 plus. 90 will be great. Second serve, he's already dominating. Maybe up it up a little bit. Play very, very aggressive, but with precision. He needs to make this very, very physical match for center from the first set. And variety. And he can, Shilton. He's learning to slice. He's doing better in the drop shot. Because that will take center out of his comfort zone in the baseline, especially if it's frequent and if it's well placed, although center is still good at the net. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, match should start within a few minutes. So thanks again for joining, and let's hope this match is going to be very competitive and great. And if you haven't done so, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you for supporting the channel. All right, guys. Thank you. Uh, well, issues with connectivity here, but I believe it's resolved. So both players are on. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for, excuse me, supporting the channel wherever you're watching from. Where it's morning, afternoon, or evening. I hope it's a great match. Players are on court. It's a little breezy, little windy, so that might affect the returns a little bit. Warm up is finished, and the match will start now. Center is taking on Shelton. All right, conditions are perfect for the most part. It's a little cooler, so that might help center since good heat would help Shilton with the surface game. The ball will go faster, big serves, but slower condition might be in favor of center. Center will be serving first. All right, they're ready. Center, ready to serve. Let's go. For the buddy serve, is a fault, second serve. He serves Shilton's backhand. And the forehand goes wide from center, love 15. All right, not the best start from center, but we'll see. Goes out wide again. It's a fault. Second serve center. Shilton's looking ready to attack. On the tee, backhand from Shilton, forehand. Oh, what a miss from Shilton. Goes wide the backhand, 15-all. Center. Down the tee is a fault, second serve. Buddy serve, backhand. Almost cleared the net from Shelton, but it's in the net. 30-15. Getting jammed with the buddy serves. Shelton is smart, aiming, knowing he's lifty, jamming him because the return with the left hand, the backhand from that position is very tricky. Getting really breezy. Center goes wide. It's a fault. Second serve. And missing all four first serves. Center. On the tee, backhand from Shilton. Backhand from center. Shilton's forehand. Backhand up the line. Shilton gets it. Cross court. Shilton's forehand. Backhand cross court. Shilton with the slice. Lands in. Forehand cross court. Shilton's cross court. Forehand misfiring from center. Shilton is putting the pressure on. It's 30 all. Center facing a pressure point. That wide, backhand cross court. Down the line from Shilton, in the net from center. Nice moving. He's rushing center there. Break point. 30-40. Best start Shilton could have asked for. Playing very confidently. Not rushing his return, Shilton. And playing it precisely too. Not overhitting it. Very good. We know center saved a lot of breakpoints. Down the tee, big serve goes out from Shilton and he saved it. Yep, I just said that. Deuce. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve center. Thank you all for joining. Big chance for Shilton here, at least to put the pressure down the tee. Shilton's forehand. Cross court. Shilton slice it, lands in. Cross court. Shilton with the lobe. Smash coming. Smashed it in. Good from center. Advantage. Center to serve at advantage. They're saving a break point. Goes out wide as a fault. Not the best start. Missed almost all first serves. Second serve. For the buddy serve. Backhand from Shilton. Backhand from center. Forehand. Center's backhand. Down the line. Center's cross court. On the line. On the line. Slice. Drop shot. Center. Great. Bad choice from Shilton. Poorly executed drop shot. And center holds. One love. Good hold from center. Now Shelton serve. Me? Right. Big serve down the tee, out from center. 15 love. All right, Shelton, incredible serving the way he's starting this. Another big serve down the tee. Came back from center in the net from Shelton, 15 all. Shelton to serve. Buddy serve. Backhand cross court. Center gets it. Backhand cross court. Center cross court. Changing direction. Cross court. Down the line. Flies from Shelton. Center gets it. Backhand. Massive down the line winner. Incredible redirection from Shelton. 30-15. Shelton to serve. Buddy serve. Massive. Goes out from center. 40-15. Wow. 144 mile per hour. 232 km an hour. Massive. That is the main threat Shelton says today. Goes to the buddy with the volley. Oh, center was able to catch it. A nice passing shot, 40-30. Not expect that coming back. Buddy serve. Cross court. Center gets it. Oh no. These slices are unnecessary at this stage, Shelton, and now we're deuce. Massive serve out wide. Hits his first ace. Shelton advantage. Serving great so far, Shelton. Thank you all for joining. Down the tee. Slice again. Backhand. Backhand goes score. Shelton catching that ball. Goes up in the air. Goes out. Back to deuce. Nice defense from center. Was down the tee. Shelton was able to return it. And the 1-2 from Shelton. Advantage. Finishes it at the net. Rod Laver Arena is pretty packed. Shelton to serve. At wide, massive serve. Center was able to get it into play with the court wide open, and Shelton missed that. Back to deuce. Much better here from Shelton. Big serve kept coming back, and then he smashed it a winner. Advantage. That was good. Two volleys. Smash. Center couldn't catch that one. Fight serving great. Still facing trouble there. Buddy serve is a fault. Second serve. First, second serve. See if he's going to go big. He does. Buddy serve. Wow. Great return from center. Deep into the court to Chilton's feet. Chilton overreacted and overhits it. Goes long and back to deuce. At wide. Down the line. On the run. Incredible from Chilton. Running to the net. It's the volley winner. Advantage. Are playing great for the most part. Big serve to the buddy, comes back, forehand down the line. And center hits it out. Good hold, 1-all. Right, center to serve. Barely held the first serve. Let's see what he does now. Shelton made 13 out of 14 first serve. Center. Down the tee. Shelton gets it. Overhits it. Great serve down the tee. 15 love. Great serve from center again. Goes out wide. 30 love. First down the tee. The fault, second serve. There's that wide. Oh, double faulting. Center, 30-15. Center to serve, 30-15. Taking his time. Goes that wide is a fault, second serve. Still struggling with the first serve. Coming up with pretty good second serves. On the tee, backhand from Shilton, backhand up the line. Shilton's backhand up the line. Slice from Shilton. Forehand cross court. Forehand on the run. Forehand up the line. Backhand cross court. Wow, 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 Shilton. Incredible. A winner. 30 all on the run. What a ripper. Backhand cross court winner for Shilton on the run. First down the tee. Forehand. Up in the air. Lands. In. Backhand. Oh, Shilton did everything great. The last point, though, in the net. Got center wandering there. 40-30. But he served. Got destroyed by Shilton. What a forehand. Winner from Shilton. Deuce. Wow. What an incredible return. Massive, massive. Firing that forehand on the line winner. Sinner's gonna rethink his serve. But he served. Backhand goes long. Advantage Sinner. Jamming Shilton. Sinner to serve. Out wide. Holt. Second serve. Trying to avoid the Shilton strike zone. Down the tee. Backhand from Shilton. Forehand. Shilton's backhand. Sinner's backhand. Forehand and the net. Missed it, Shilton. Sinner holds 2-1. All right, Shilton ready to serve. 1-2 down the opening. No. Oh my god, big serve. Shilton executed a nice drop shot. It was high center slided skiing there. Made it on time. And just pushed it from around the net, and it lands in. Incredible. Love 15. Wow. On the tee. Backhand down the line. Center gets it. Backhand down the line on the run. A smash. Coming back. A second smash. 15 all. Shelton to serve. A fault. Second serve. Down the tee. Backhand from center. Forehand goes court. Center on the run. Volley. Passing shot winner. Got punished for moving quickly to the net. Shelton 15-30. And Shelton's gonna return every ball. He was in the zone to return this one, but he overestimated it. He thought it was going out, but it's not. It was pretty much clearly still gonna land in. Serve is a fault. Second serve. But he served backhand. Backhand center court. Center's backhand. Backhand goes court. On the run center. Backhand goes court. Center's goes court. Down the line. Going behind him. Slice. Goes court. Winner. Wow, 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 center. Wow. The dominance there. 15-40. 2 breakpoint chances for center. What an incredible dominance from the baseline. Kept Shelton on the run. Shelton missing a breakpoint for the first time. Serves that wide. The fault. Second serve. Big chance for center. That wide. Center gets it. Backhand goes court. Center's in the net. Saves one. 30-40. Now, can Shelton get away with this? Big serve out wide. Backhand down the line. Missed it, Shelton. He does so far, Shelton. Deuce. Was under pressure, Shelton. And delivered. Shelton to serve. Buddy serve. Backhand. Backhand from center. Goes court. Backhand from center. Center court. Forehand goes court. Shelton slice. Lands in. Forehand goes court. Winner. Wow, wow. Shelton is extremely, center aggressive at the baseline. Advantage center. All it takes is one not great return for center to take over and dominate, whether he's serving or not. Shelton again in trouble, facing another break point on his serve. But he serve. Incredible save there. And it's back to deuce. A great serve out wide. Center was able to return it. A low return lands on Shelton's feet, and Shelton wasn't able to pick up that volley at the net. And it's advantage, and now Center is putting all the pressure on Shelton. Advantage. Center. A fault from Shelton. Big trouble on the second serve here. And not need to rush the serve. At wide, Center gets it. Backhand down the line. Center cross court. Backhand cross court. Cross court from Center. Forehand in the net from Shelton, and he breaks Center. 3-1 up in the first. Shelton is serving. Center at 3-1 up. Second serve. Buddy serve. Backhand from Shelton. Center gets it. Drop shot. Center gets there for the volley and makes it. Wow, skiing on the court. Dean Love. Credible from Center. On the tee is a fault. Second serve. It won't break though. At wide, backhand from Shelton goes out. Dirty Love. Center serving 3-1 up. Dirty Love. At wide, slice from Shelton. Slice drop shot. Incredible from Center. 40 Love. Now he's just cruising Center. Center to serve for the 4-1 lead. It's an ace at wide, and he does 4-1 up in the first set. Alright, let's see how Shilton handled this mentally. For a very good start down the tee. Forehand, center's forehand. Slice from Shilton. Forehand was scored. Passing shot. Volley. Another passing shot. Nope. Was shaky in the net. Love 15. It's very intimidating for Shilton the way Sinner is playing at the moment. Trying to kill any hope, Sinner. From the get-go. There's down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Down the tee, Sinner gets it, lands in. Forehand, Sinner passing shot. Shilton gets it. Up in the air. Goes out. Much better. 15 all. First serve is a fault. Second serve, Shilton. Down the tee, Sinner gets it. In the net from Shilton, and the level is collapsing at the moment. 15-30. A fault from Shilton. Even the serve is collapsing. Second serve. Big trouble here at 15-30. 1-4 down. A double fault on top of that. 15-40. For Sinner to break and serve for the first set already. All right, needed this ace. Saves one. 30-40. Gotta remember though, it's only one break. But he serve. Goes out from center. Saves both. Deuce. A fault. Second serve. Buddy serve again. Forehand. Backhand from center. Under on the backhand. Center scored. Slice from Shilton. Lands in. Forehand. Winner. Center. Wow. Advantage center. Another break point. Center is on the offense nonstop. Center. Shilton has been defending all the time. Despite serving. Well, Shilton takes it away with an ace down the tee. Back to deuce. Center making him running a lot. Big serve down the tee in the net. Advantage Shilton. The serve is saving him. There's that wide is a fault. Trying to do the serve and volley. Didn't work. Second serve. To hold and stay close. Was that wide? Forehand down the line. Center gets it. Slicing it. Center gets there with the volley in the net. Big hold from Shilton. 4-2, center leads. Center to serve at 4-2 up in the first set. That wide is a fault. Second serve. Wide, backhand from Shilton. Forehand goes court. Shilton scores court. Slice, drop shot. Shilton gets there. Makes the volley, but it already bounced twice. 15 love. Center to serve. Wide, Shilton gets it. Backhand, slice from Shilton. Forehand, winner. I think Shilton might be tired of running already. 30 love. Playing very fast. Center suffocating Shilton already. Thank you all for joining. And the tee is a fault. Backhand. Forehand down the line. Backhand from center. What a winner. Kisses the line. 40 love. There's that wide. Is a fault. Second serve. Center. At 4-2. 40 love. On the tee. Backhand from Shilton. Backhand from center. Down the line. Center. Passing shot. Winner. An easy hold. 5-2. All right, Shelton will be serving to stay in the first set at 2-5 down. First down the tee is a fault, second serve. Buddy serve. Backhand goes court, center's backhand center court, forehand from center. Backhand. Shelton gets it. Forehand goes court. Center with the volley. Wow, that's like a PlayStation video games play. All over the court center. Incredible coverage. Love 15. Lately overplaying pin. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Buddy serve. Goes out from center. 15 all. Shelton's trying to stay close. Big serve down the tee. Forehand goes court. Center's backhand. Forehand center court. Center goes court. Shelton's forehand goes long. 15-30. Completely being overplayed. Yannick is keeping the pressure constantly, completely suffocating Shelton. First down the tee is a fault. Second serve, Shelton. Gotta be careful here. What a buddy serve. Nasty one. 30 all. Wow. Another massive buddy serve from Shelton, and he's firing up the serves now. 40-30. Getting pissed, Shelton. Buddy serve again. 3 in a row. And he holds. Wow. 5-3. Center will serve for the set still. Center to serve, serving for the first set. At wide. Is out from Shelton, 15 love. I doubt Sinner will give him many second serves here. Sinner, serve. Down the tee. Again, big serve goes out from Shelton, 30 love. Knows how important to get the first serve in, Sinner now. That wide is a fault, second serve. That might be a chance, Shelton, to just hit it back. Doesn't matter if it's a winner or not. Out wide, backhand from Shilton, forehand, backhand goes court. Center gets it, backhand goes court. Center gets it, forehand. Knit court, lands in, forehand goes court. Shilton gets it, lands in. Forehand goes court, winner, wow, keeps pushing it and striking it. Center, and it goes in, 40 love, 3 set point. The more aggressive and harder Shilton hits, Center responds with hitting the ball even harder, crushing it. Telling him, let me show you how hard I can hit. 3 set points. Out wide, hits an ace, and takes the first set 6-3 and shaking his racket. Center. Incredible first set. Okay, so Shilton serving first in the second serve. Buddy serve, backhand down the line, forehand. Flies from Shilton. Goes long, love 15, and it's a must hold here for Shilton because now it's a matter of confidence. As if he started playing shaky, doubting himself, and the self-esteem started going down, then Center will just fly with this match and keep the pressure on. You gotta show him that he's there to fight. Raise the level, not drop it out wide. Forehand goes out from Shelton. Love 30, not the start he wanted. A fault, second serve. Buddy serve comes back, forehand. Backhand goes court. Goes court, center gets it. Forehand goes court, center gets it, but it's in the net. What a scrambling from Shelton to get that point. 15-30, much better. He's doing all he can. But he serve, much better. Goes out from center, 30 all. Shilton buddy serve. The backhand going behind. Forehand center. Much better. 40-30. Gaining that confidence back quickly, Shilton. Massive serve down the tee. Hits an ace. Back on play. 1-love, Shilton. Alright, much better from Shilton, but center still holding from 15-all. 30-15 center. Playing very aggressive, very fast. More like the upgraded beast version of Iga Swiatek play. Down the tee, Shilton gets it. Forehand goes court. Shilton with the slice. The volley. Oh, Shilton in the net, 40-15. Trying though, Shilton. Center is not backing down. 40-15. Center to serve. Level things in the second set. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Down the tee again. Shilton gets it. Forehand. Oh, misfiring. Was long from center there. 40-30. There's that wide. It's a fault. Second serve center. Shilton needs to get closer to the baseline. On the tee, backhand. Got him almost. Backhand down the line. Cross court from Shilton. Center gets it. Backhand down the line. Wow. I told you he got him. It all depends on the first return. He went aggressive, quick, switch directions, and then hits the backhand Down the line winner, and it's deuce. Center to serve. At wide, Shilton gets it. Forehand down the line. Cross court. Nice volley at the net from center, advantage. Have answer for everything center so far. Center to serve. Buddy serve. Shilton gets it. Backhand cross court. Goes long from Shilton. And he holds. 1 game all. Serve and volley, but the volley goes out from Shilton. Nice dipping return from center there. It wasn't aggressive enough from Shilton, love 15. Shilton to serve. A fault. Second serve. Buddy serve. Forehand. First court. Center gets it. Overheads it. Love 30 completely. Pressured. Suffocated by center. Buddy serve and the backhand. Court. Backhand scored again. Center gets it. Scored again. Center's down the line. Court from Shilton. Center in the net. Much better. 15-30. And Shilton needs to think not just how to hit a big serve and thinking it's done, but be very ready, very prepared for the ball coming back when playing center and hit it with intention and aggression. Because if it's short or not aggressive enough, then center will instantly take over and control the rally. Then you will be suffocated. There's that wide. Much better. Goes out from center. 30 all. He holds here will be big hold, Shilton from love 30. Actually, the way center has been playing. At wide. Court. Nice volley. Passing shot. Doesn't in the net. 40-30. Shilton to serve. At wide. Oh, I was trying to go behind center with the backhand, but it's in the net and gets to deuce. I would have ripped the forehand instead. The serve is a fault. Second serve. Might be in trouble here. Gotta go big on the second serve. Nope, he doesn't. Backhand comes back. Or scored. Center's backhand. And the forehand, misfiring from Shelton. Advantage, center breakpoint chance. Told him to go big on the second serve. He didn't. A fault, second serve. Now he's in a real big trouble here. Buddy serve. Backhand, center's backhand. Backhand center court, center's forehand. Backhand goes court, center on the run. Backhand down the line, center gets it. Backhand down the line, center gets it. Forehand in the net, missed it. And center does break. 2-1 leading in the second. Shelton just feeling constantly suffocated there. Right, center serving with the 2-1 lead in the second. First serve is a fault. That wide, backhand from Shilton, forehand. Backhand from Shilton, forehand. Backhand up the line, Schinner gets it. Forehand down the line. Winner! Much better, love 15. Center goes down the tee is a fault, second serve. Down the tee, backhand. That was a reasonable second serve, and Chilton Dane missed it, goes wide the backhand, and it's 15 all. First serve is a fault, second serve. Still staying all the way behind the baseline on the second serve, Shilton. I mean, at wide, backhand from Shilton. Sinner with the volley winner. 30-15. Found that he's a fault second serve, and center is giving him a lot of second serves looks. And Shilton keep doing the same thing, not changing it. You gotta use your tennis IQ. Found the tee, backhand. Center's forehand. Shilton's backhand goes court. Center gets it. Backhand goes court. Center gets it. Backhand up the line. Center gets it. Forehand down the line. Goes out. Much better from Shilton. 30 all. Center to serve. 2-1, 30 all. At wide, backhand from Shilton, forehand goes court. Shilton's backhand goes court. Center's forehand. Backhand down the line. Center gets it. Forehand center court. Backhand up the line. Shilton slice. Backhand down the line. Backhand center court. Center gets it. Slice again. Forehand goes court. Backhand up the line. Center gets it. Forehand rips it. Center gets it. Smash! Wow, wow, wow. What a rally. What a rally. What a rally from Shilton. Incredible. Breakpoint chance to break right back. Not easy. Can he repeat? Breakpoint chance. Yeah, wide is a fault. Second serve. Big, big chance for Shilton. But you know center. Wide. Forehand. Oh, what a smart from center. Drop that serve with a low pace. Did not want to give center, Shilton, the pace he wanted to hit it back. The ball was more like dead on arrival. Deuce. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Wide, backhand. Forehand from center, backhand. Forehand again. Backhand center court, forehand. Backhand down the line, center gets it. Forehand goes court, center gets it, but it's in the net. Much better from Shilton there. Advantage, break point number 2. See if he capitalizes on it here, Shilton. Getting better. Center to serve. A fault, second serve. Not gonna get as many chances, Shilton. Second serve. On the tee, backhand from Shilton, forehand from center. Backhand center court. And he missed it. Overplayed it. It goes long and center. Yet save another break point. Back to deuce. Right, center is ready to serve. Again, still at deuce. Goes down the T, center gets it. Backhand to backhand. Shilton's backhand goes court. Center goes court. On the run, forehand. Shilton again missed it. It goes long. Advantage center. Shilton's trying to put the pressure on center, but it's just some of incalculated returns costing him from breaking here. 3 points, but it's also because of the aggression coming from center. The T, Shilton gets it, backhand. Shilton slice it, slice back. Forehand, oh man, terrible. Misfiring it, it goes long. Center does hold. Sends 3-1 up in the second. Much better, the serve and volley from Shilton. 15 love. Buddy serve. Forehand. Comes back, and the volley one are much better from Shilton. 30 love. Tipping it up. Shilton isn't playing bad, he's playing great, but just few errors is costing him a little bit. Another big serve down the tee. 40 love. Trying to stay close, Shilton. Hold, second serve. Down the tee, in the net from center. Holds to love, Shilton stays close. 3-2, center leads. Right, center serving at the 3-2 lead in the second set. Down the tee, back to Shilton. But goes out. 15 love. On the tee, Shilton gets it. Forehand. Backhand goes court. Center gets it. Forehand goes court. On the run. Gets it. Backhand goes court. Back to center. Forehand down the line. Back to center. Goes long. Much better. 15 all. Center to serve. 3-2. 15 all. Down the tee, it's an ace. 30-15. Center to serve. Down the tee. Shilton gets it back. Forehand goes court. Shilton's in the net. 40-15. Center is playing with intention, high tennis intelligence, calculating every step, every ball, every return. Great serve, backhand to backhand, backhand up the line. Goes court, center gets it. Backhand goes court, center gets it. Backhand goes court from Shelton and jinx it out. Center holds. 4-2 up in the second. Seems like a one-way traffic unless Shilton plays much, much better than this and center's level collapses. Otherwise, it's extremely difficult for Shilton to make this go any different direction. And he's not playing bad. Right, Shilton, second serve. That wide. Backhand in the net. What a return from center deep to Shilton's feet. Love 15. There's that wide. Much better. 15-0. Buddy serve, another big serve. Goes out from center, 30 love. Sorry, 30-15. Out wide, backhand, forehand in the net. From Shilton needs to clear the net. 30 all. Rushing his return. Could expect the ball to come back and come back quick. Is that wide is a fault? Second serve. Big serve on the second, and that's what he needed to do. Trick center and go big with the second serve at times. Center didn't expect it. Goes into the net. 40-30. Big serve out wide. Center gets it. Oh, Shilton stretched all the way to get the return back, but missed it. Did not expect that to come back. That's the thing. Yes, your serve is big, high speed, powerful, but you're still gonna expect it to come back, especially against center. I think Shilton most of the time, half of the time, even 30% of the time, thinking this is not coming back, and it's not very well prepared for that ball to come back. If you are, gonna be tough. Deuce. There you go. Goes out wide, hits an ace, finally. Advantage Shilton. Didn't come back. If it's an ace, or it's out, that's a different scenario. But when it's coming back, you gotta, regardless, no matter what, expect it to come back if you really want to win the point. Big serve down the tee, massive, and he holds, stays close. 4-3, center leads. All right, center is getting ready to serve. For 3 up in the second. Serve down the tee, comes back, center's forehand. Winner, 1-2. 15 love. Fold, second serve, center. For 3, 15 love. Down the tee, backhand from Shilton, backhand to backhand. Shilton's backhand goes out after it hits the net cord. 30 love. Out wide. And Shilton's backhand goes long again. 40 love. Center is being really ruthless. No mercy whatsoever. A fold, second serve. Out wide, backhand from Shilton, backhand from center in the net, much better, 40-15. Center to serve. 4-3, 40-15. Big serve down the tee, comes back from Shilton. Forehand, backhand goes court. Center's forehand in the net, much better from Shilton. 40-30. Goes out wide is a fault. Second serve. Now that's where Shilton may try something different here, but he's not. Still standing in the same position, way behind. Center is reading him very well. On the tee, backhand. Forehand from center, backhand. Forehand, backhand goes court. Nope. Overplaying it, despite Sinner making the error with hitting from the frame. Shilton didn't take advantage from that. Or of that, and Sinner holds. 5-3. Now Shilton will serve to stay in the second set. Starting with good serve, but missing the return. Shilton, love 15. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Oh, double faulting. Love 30. And Shilton needs to readjust and recollect himself quickly. Much better from Shilton here. 15-30. Great defense at the net from Shilton there. But the first serve, you would think it will go up, his main weapon, and it's just collapsing too. Second serve, Shilton. On the tee. There you go, going big on the second. 30 all. Your serve is gatekeeper here, Shilton. If it falls, just be a quick match. Serving to stay in the second set. A fold, second serve. That wide. Better. Going big on the second serve, and that's what he needed to do throughout the match. Literally, take that risk with the second serve. I mean, you're a great server. Why not treat it as a first serve? 40-30, right? It's risky, but it's worth the risk sometimes. Better than going traditional second serve and getting punished for it. All right, another second serve, Shilton. For an average, above average server, yeah, but for Shilton, with the great server he is, gotta go big. All right. Serve comes back, though, from center, and then it's from Shilton, and we're at deuce. That wide, it's an ace, Shilton. Much better advantage. Trying to stay close here. Aren't many rallies in this match. It's just serve, couple of quick returns, and that's it. Down the tee, it's another ace. Much better, Shilton. Good hold, 5-4. Now Sinner will serve for the second set. Right, Sinner serving for the second set, 5-4, second serve. Oh, double faulting. Bluff 15. Signs of fatigue, tiredness. Definitely not tension. A gift for Shilton. That wide, except for the double fault. Good serve from Sinner, 15 all. Right, getting ready to serve. 5 aces. I think he hit Sinner. Shilton 7 in the whole match so far. That wide, backhand from Shilton. Sinner's backhand was wide. He missed it. 15-30. All right. Sinner serve. That wide. Shilton gets it. Forehand to score it. Shilton with the slice. Forehand down the line. Backhand from Shilton. Oh, Shilton, what a missed opportunity there. Overhitting it. That was a gift to Sinner, who seems struggling a little bit there, maybe physically. 30 all. Missing on many chances, Shilton there. Sinner serving for the second set. That wide is a fault. Second serve. Still not trying to take advantage here of a little dip in the level of Sinner, but he served backhand. Sinner's forehand could score. Shilton's forehand could score. Backhand could score. Forehand down the line. On the run. Backhand could score. Sinner gets it. Slides from Shilton. Lands in. Backhand down the line. In the net from Shelton. Missed it. 40-30. Center was moving him. And it's a sit point center to go 2 sits up. Down the T is a fold, second serve. On the T, Shilton's backhand, and another gift from Shilton to center. Overhead it, goes long, and he takes the second sit. Center, 6-4. 2 sits up, 6-3, 6-4. Much better from Shelton. 30-15, serving first in the third, but still I can see the level of confidence is a little shaky. And you gotta understand, but he's doing better. Another buddy serve, 40-15, much better from Ben. I mean, if you really want to win, you gotta stay determined and confident no matter what. In what Eva Jovic did against Sabalenka, she was 5 love down and she was still pushing till the end. Big serve from Shelton and a great hold to start the third. 1 love leads. All right, center. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Here's that wide. Backhand from Shilton. Forehand scored. Shilton slice. Lands in. Backhand scored. Shilton's on the run. Scored. Shilton gets it. Slice again from Shilton. Overdoes it. Kept him on the run. Center. 15 love. The play with much more saver margin. Shilton. Center to serve. Serve down that he comes back. Forehand. Forehand scored. Shilton scored again. Back to center. Much better. See, now he's playing aggressive deep, but aiming to the baseline, not missing much, and center is the one who is missing. 15 all. Swinging more freely here. Shilton. Center on the serve. Down the tee, it's a fault. Second serve. Now is the chance for Shilton if he really wants to try and pull the trigger. Wide. Comes back. Forehand scored to winner from center. 30-15. On the tee, comes back, and the volley. Shilton's trying to get it back, but it's out. Serve and volley from center, 40-15, and keep shaking his racket, center. This is the time for Shilton to play freely. Just play your game. Go for it. You're already 2 sits down. What is he gonna lose? Miss a couple of points? You're already gonna miss them anyway. Down the tee. Scored. Slice. Lands in. Center's trying to catch the volley, but it goes out. Got some luck there, Shilton. 40-30. Chip did nicely. Center to serve. Down the tee, hits an ace, and he holds. One game all. All right, Shelton to serve. One game all in the third. Being 2 sits down. At wide, great serve from Shelton, 15 love. A fault, second serve. All right, Shelton is serving big and precise here, 30 love. That's what he needed to do in this set. Don't back down. But he serve and the volley, oh, missed it in the net. 30-15. But the serve comes back. Forehand goes court, center on the run. Cross court, center again gets it. Cross court winner. Had to hit it 3 times, Shilton. 40-15, much better. Playing more freely, Shilton here. Center seems a little physicality, but he serve. Backhand. Forehand from center. Backhand down the line. Center gets it. Forehand goes court. Center on the run. Slice it. Lands in. Backhand goes court. Center on the run. In the net. Much better from Shilton. Still ahead in the third. 2-1 up. Center Serving at 1-2 in the third. Big serve. Comes back from Shelton, but it was long. 15 love. Gonna put all the pressure on this game, Shelton. Down the tee, Shelton in the net. Big serve from center, 30 love. Big serve down the tee. Again in the net from Shelton. Serving incredibly well, his center. And that's what he does when he didn't want to burn more energy. Deal with the physicality that Shelton is now introducing into the third set because he's making it very physical. Have been the plan from the first game. He tried though, but not enough. 40 love center. Serve is a fault, second serve. He serve, backhand goes out from Shelton, and center holds to love. 2 games all. But he serve. And going behind center, much better from Shelton. 15 love. Shelton still fighting, not losing hope. Shelton to serve. Down the tee is a fault, second serve. But he serve, backhand. Forehand goes court. Court again. Center court. Court. Center gets it. Court. Center gets it. Center court. Center gets it. Slice, lands in. Center cross court. Cross court again. Down the line. Wow. Overplaying him. 15 all. Massive forehand. Up the line winner from center to win this rally. But he serve. Oh wow, what a return coming back from center with that big serve, and Hilton has to react, hits it out, 15-30. And I knew center wanted to break here. Not want Chilton to have more confidence, more belief, and to up his game. Goes down the tee's a fault, second serve. Now this is very dangerous for Chilton. But he serve. Backhand, Chilton gets it. Backhand down the line, winner. Chilton is getting suffocated at the baseline. 15-40. Serve down the tee. Forehand down the line. Center gets it. Backhand cross court. Center up in the air. Goes out. Much better. Saves one. 30-40. Can Shilton dig deep and get out of the trouble here? Still facing a break point. But he serve. Forehand. Backhand in the net. Saves both. Much better from Shilton. Deuce. A fault. Second serve, Shilton. But he serve. Comes back. Forehand down the line. On the run. Forehand. A volley. Another volley. Center couldn't catch it. What a great defense at the net from Shilton. Advantage. Crowd are loving it. Serve down the tee. Backhand cross court. Shilton gets it. Forehand. Lands in. Shilton gets it. Forehand again. Center's backhand. Slice drop shot. Center gets there with the volley. Couldn't make it. What a hold from Shilton. Massive hold. Bumped up. Still ahead in the third set. 3-2. Wow. That's the motivation he needed. All right. Shilton is trying to pull the trigger here. Let's see how it goes. Seems like he's cooking something. Center was there for it. 15 love center. Serving. Oh, what a great return from Shilton. Center trying to pull the Drop shot, but it lands on the net. 15 all. And they're serving at 2-3 in the third set. I can tell physically is slowing center. But he serves, Shilton gets it. Forehand. Shilton's trying to chase it, but goes out. 30-15. Alright, center. Serving at 30-15. That wide is a fault. Second serve. On the tee, backhand in the net from Shilton. 40-15. Shilton is keep tricking, center Shilton with mixing up the serves and the base as well. There's that wide backhand again. Goes out from Shilton and easy hold for center. 3 games all. Right, Shilton serving at 3 games all. A must hold. Serve, a couple of returns, and then the forehand there. Coming back. Goes out. Much better. Playing pretty aggressive Shilton at the moment. 15 love. And it's all about the first point. Body serve big. Oh my god. A massive body serve. Get the short ball he wanted. At the net. Court wide open. Hits it in the net. 15 all. It happens. Was an incredibly great serve. Sinner literally had to get out of it, and another buddy serve, forehand. Sinner misfiring the forehand, much better from Shilton. Made up for that error, 30-15. Serve to the buddy again. The forehand down the line. Sinner with the passing shot. It doesn't pass. Great defense at the net from Shilton with the volley. 40-15, much better. Playing way much better. Big serve out wide, hits an ace, Shilton, and relatively easy hold. Stays ahead in the third, 4-3. All right, center serving. 3-4 down in the third. 15 love. Another great serve, but the return goes wide. 15-0. Center to serve. Down the tee, Shelton gets it. Forehand goes court. Shelton's backhand. Forehand to forehand. Backhand down the line. Keep overhitting it. Shelton goes long. 30-15. Cannot keep overhitting when you get a chance into a rally. You're 2 sits down and playing center pretty much. Best player in hard court at the moment, beside Alcaraz. Serves down the tee. Goes out. Big serve from center. 40-15. Had a chance at 15-all, Shilton. Center to serve. Out wide. Chip, lengths in. Lob. Center's chasing it. Coming back, a smash. And it's a winner. Much better from Shilton. 40-30. And that's what he needed to do the whole time. Nice chipping of that serve. Center to serve. Down the tee, Shilton chips it. Forehand. Forehand, a volley. It's a winner. Great defense at the net from center for all. Shilton could have done more, but again, very difficult against center. Shilton to serve. They serve, backhand goes court. Center gets it. Goes court again. Center's backhand down the line. Shilton slice it, lengths in. Forehand down the line, goes court. Nope, overdoes it, Shilton. Goes long. Love 15. Gotta be careful, Shilton here. First point. It gets broken, the match is over pretty much. But he serve. Forehand goes court. Center gets it. Goes court, going behind center, but he overdoes it. Forehand keeps misfiring. Shilton of 30, now he's in danger. After all the hard work. Serve out wide, comes back, cross court. Center on the run. Down the line, nope. Nope, losing focus in the net. Love 43, breakpoint chance for center to takes one and serve for the match. That's what center wanted. He did not want to go for a fourth set and test his physique. Now, Uphill battle for Shilton to get out of this hole. First down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Down the tee. Much better. Lands in. Backhand. Center gets it. Backhand goes court. Center gets it. Bowler hits it. Saves one. 15-40. And Shilton delivered 3 great serves. A fault. Second serve. Oh my god, I knew it was coming. A double fault on such a big moment, and handling center the break. Center 5-4 will be serving for the match. Alright, and Shilton got broken at the worst time ever. Now Shilton is Sinner's all determination here to hold and hold big as he's serving for the match. Closing on it. Especially Shilton and his hopes. Let's see, forehand, backhand, Shilton's forehand. Pick up from center. Incredible forehand. 15 love. Wow. Like center, mishitting couple times with the frame and still able to get the ball back in play, and not just in play, get a winner. 15 love. Serve out wide, and then it from Shilton. 30 love, center. Down the tee, Shilton gets it. Forehand goes court. Shilton's backhand, an easy volley at the net from center. 40 love, 3 match points for center to finish this in straight set. Incredible from center today. 6-3, 6-4, and serving for the match at 5-4, 40 love. A lot of learning still in the process for Shilton. He did pretty good, great actually, but not good enough against center. Big serve down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Because despite what center Shilton's gonna do, I don't know the determination he has at this stage. Down the tee, backhand from Shilton, center's forehand. Forehand goes court. Shilton gets it, and center overhits it. 40-15. This is pretty much the best match I think Sinner played the whole tournament, and that's what champions do. The more you get closer to quarterfinal, semifinal, that is where you click into your best tennis. He's not at his 100%, but he's playing great, especially in the first two sets. Second serve Sinner by 4-40-15 has 2 match points. I think he's going to go for the buddy serve. He does. Backhand from Shilton, Sinner's backhand from Shilton, Sinner's forehand. Down the line from Shilton, cross court from Sinner. Shilton with the slice. Forehand. Shilton's backhand, forehand. Shilton's forehand down the line. Sinner gets it. Slice from Shilton, Sinner gets there with the volley. Oh, wow. And Sinner takes it, and at 3 straight setters again, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4, and extends his winning 19 streaks, the Australian Open, and hit to 9-1 against Shelton. Incredible. Will be facing Djokovic in the semifinals. What a great match for Sinner. Shelton tried much better than the last few matches, but still wasn't good enough. This really didn't change much, did not add much, even though he played really well. And he will learn again, learn more, and come back stronger. Thank you all for joining and supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Congratulations to the defending champ, Yannick Sinner, who will be taking on the 10-time champ, Djokovic, on Friday. That will be very interesting. If Djokovic play anywhere near how he played City, that will be a quick straight set match. Let's see how it goes and if he's going to challenge Sinner this time. Alcaraz, on the other hand, will be taking Zverev. That will be a very competitive match. I will go with Zverev if he plays his great tennis, and Alcaraz came with shaky performance giving the head-to-head, especially on hard court, because Zverev leads 5-2 on hard courts. But if not, then it's probably an Alcaraz Sinner finals again. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel.